What's up, guys? Welcome back to Raising the Rogers Homestead. So today I've got something to talk to y'all about, and I'm not sure if I've made a mistake yet, but first I got to get chores done. So we're going to do that real quick, and then we'll talk about my possible mistake. Stick around. We're not quite on baby watch just yet for Belle. At least we don't think so. This is honestly the first cow that we've ever had that is going to calf on our place. So just looking at her, she looks super pregnant. Her bag's starting to fill up and she's starting to get a little swollen on the rear end, but not a lot or anything to really be super concerned with. But she looks like a potato with legs right now. So she's getting bigger and bigger, and we figured by now she would already had her calf, but I think we may or may not have either got some bad information from the vet or some bad information from the person that we bought them from, or bought her from, excuse me. But yeah, everybody's doing good. Everybody's fat, happy, and healthy. We still got a little pasture yet to go. We don't have a whole lot. Probably gonna be getting hay here before too long, but I'll give you a little bit better look at Belle here. You can see that calf rocking on that side real hard. Bag's starting to fill up some. Doesn't look too big. It's got quite a bit to go in the back, but she's a pretty girl. You're a good girl, Belle. Are you a good girl, Belle? Another reason we're really excited for Belle to have her calf is we will have extra milk for these pigs. That'll help us out a lot on our feed bill. So we're excited about that. But these guys are getting so big. Their shelter's doing great too, for those of you who watched that video. But these guys are getting big, still staying inside that net. They don't test it. I think you've seen one of them get hit there. They know to stay away from it, but these guys are getting big, getting real big. On to the next one. Our big pigs are still big. We still got the one to process. We're just gonna wait on it to cool off at this point. Our sow, she should be bred. I think old Gordy's done his job. And Gordy is an absolute tank. He's huge. But these guys they're doing great. Just hanging out. And gentle as a cat. Well, gentle as a nice house cat, I guess. But all right, on to the next one. Our last batch of meat chickens, they're doing good. I think they were actually set to be processed. I think we were going to process them on maybe the 15th or something like that of November. I think would actually be 8 weeks. We're going to wait until the week of Thanksgiving and get these guys processed. So they'll be a little bit bigger. We're holding back a little bit on the feed, just simply because they're going to be here a little bit longer than we anticipated. But they're doing good, and I'll be glad to get them in the freezer. But if you've got an automated watering system, that Bell water, show you that real quick. That Bell water system, it's gravity fed from that bucket, and then I've got my automatic water sitting on top of it. It's just a bucket with an actual trough. This is supposed to go on a trough. I just got it on this bucket, and my water hookup is right there, right in the middle of the field. And man, that works out so easy. All I gotta do is move them, throw feed, and that's it. I'm done. Don't have to worry about lugging water, dragging water, or anything like that. But I'll be glad to get these guys in the freezer. All right, on to the next one. Chickens. Everybody loves chickens. These are the gateway drug to having a homestead or a farm or whatever you're doing. This is one of the newer hens that we got, and she's a pretty girl. There's actually several of them that look like this, but she's one of my favorites. She's a sweet chicken. And in case anybody was wondering, this coop is working out fantastic. If you haven't seen that video, go back and check it out. I've got the build video on it. But what I wanted to talk to you about. So I've decided that I am getting rid of all my chickens. All my layer chickens, I'm getting rid of them. Simply because I had an offer that I just couldn't turn down. So this coop is gonna stay here, and actually the chickens are also gonna stay in the coop. So my oldest daughter, she showed interest in the chickens, and she asked me if she could have her own chickens. I said, sure, go ahead. You just gotta buy them though. I'm not gonna buy them. So she made bracelets and, you know, did little things around the house and stuff, and saved up her money, and she brought me about $80 and said, here, I want you to buy some chickens with this. So we did. We bought some chickens with it, and she done really good with them, helping me take care of them. She does in the morning. She feeds the chickens in the mornings. She gives the piglets some food in the mornings. Right now they're getting fed twice a day, not just once a day. But she helps me out a lot. So I took the $80, I bought the chickens, we raised the chickens. Once we got them raised, then they all went into my coop. And she was like, well, I need a coop because I want a coop for my own chickens. I want to be able to keep my own chickens. I said, all right, well, you're gonna have to pay for the coop. Coops aren't cheap. Even if you build them, they're not cheap, especially if you go buy them. They're ridiculous. So she saved money and scrounged around, and I decided I wanted to build that big chicken coop. So I built the chicken coop, and I told her, I said, I tell you what, I'll make you a deal. You take care of the chickens, you clean out the nesting boxes, you keep the eggs clean, you collect the eggs, you feed them, you water them and whatnot, which we've got the automatic water, but just make sure that it's working. And you can have every one of the chickens. You can have every one of them. You can have the coop. You can use my feed. The only thing that I want in return is a dozen eggs a day. I get 1 dozen eggs a day, and she can sell the rest. Well, yesterday she actually sold 9 dozen, so that thing's slowly getting kicked off. Now, if I'm being honest, she's on the better end of this. She doesn't have any money in the infrastructure, but she showed the interest, and she did put her money down on it, so I couldn't back out of it. You guys think that was a mistake? I don't know. I think that it's a fair deal, if you ask me. Whenever kids show interest like that, I feel like you have to invest in it, because I know there's a lot of times that maybe you yourself, I know me, maybe had a good idea, but didn't have enough money to get it done, get it off the ground. And if all I had was, maybe a little investor, that maybe that would have helped me out some. So luckily I'm in a position where I can help out. And I mean, like I said, who doesn't love chickens? Everybody loves chickens. Everybody loves eggs. Well, pretty much everybody. But I felt like it was a good investment. Maybe I messed up, I don't know. But basically, I really don't have to mess with the chickens much anymore. She takes care of pretty much all of it. I have to help out sometimes, but not often. As if I don't have enough stuff to take care of already. But taking those off my plate was, I think it was a good deal. But anyway, guys, I appreciate you guys stopping by today. If you could, like this video and subscribe to our channel if you're not. And something I haven't said yet, let's hit that notification bell. That way you know whenever I post a video. How about that? I'm still new to this YouTube thing. I haven't got it all figured out yet, but I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. So hit the notification bell, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Drop me a comment if you guys got something that you want to see more of, or maybe something I haven't shown, or I don't know. Drop me a comment and I'll see what I can do about it. I appreciate you guys stopping by the Raising the Rogers Homestead. Until next time, we'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks.